guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's look, I did a little bit something dramatic, and I wanted to incorporate red because I feel like I never done like a true red eyeshadow look in my channel, and especially with Valentines like just next week, I decided to do something like that. So I hope you guys like it. And for the glitter, you guys can always go with silver or gold, whatever you prefer, or whatever accessories you're going to wear. So if you guys want to see how I did that, just keep on watching. So to start off, I already primed my lid, and I kind of outlined my eyebrows a little bit just because I want them to look a little bit more drawn in. And I'm going to start off by using my tattoo eyeliner from Kat Von D. And what I'm going to start to do is kind of mimic, like I'm going to do a extremely big wing eyeliner. And what we're going to do here is we're going to create that cat eye effect, and we're going to do this just by drawing on like an eyeliner, but we're going to go a little bit higher because we want to do sort of like a big cut crease. So what you're going to do is, once you get the length of your wing, I don't know if that's a correct term to use, but once you have it to the size you want of the longness, then you're gonna go ahead and start dragging it in, sort of like cutting your crease. But you want to keep your eyes a little bit open because you want to do this in a way that it's not way too low, and you want to go a little above your crease, so when we apply the glitter is not directly on your crease. Another thing is you're going to shade in a little bit the corner, but not so much so that you can go in with shadow and your blending can be more seamlessly than to do it with the eyeliner. And like any eyeliner you ever do, you want to make sure both sides are even. So just constantly check that and make sure that is the way it is. So for eyeshadows, we are using the Morphe X James Charles palette, and we're going to start off with the red and eyeliner brush. And what we're going to do is we're going to start to draw out our crease. And again, remember I mentioned you want to go a little bit above your crease because once you do your glitter eyeliner, you don't want it to be directly on your crease, because then the glitter is going to trespass to your lid or above your crease, and it's just going to be a glitter mess. So when you're outlining with the eyeshadow, you might stumble across what I did, where I had to go a little bit over the black, and that is fine because you're going to go back with that black eyeliner, and we're going to fix that. So again, you want to make sure that when you go back in with the eyeliner, you do not go way too in, because you want to shade that corner with eyeshadow so it can blend evenly with the red, because if you do too much harsh lines with the eyeliner, it's going to be way too hard to fix that mistake later. Going in with that black eyeshadow, we're just going to go ahead and start by patting it on, and we're going to focus most of the shadow in the outer corner first, and we're also going to pat over the eyeliner that we have done so it won't look shiny. And my sister wanted to do my makeup too, so we're just going to go ahead and do that and to go above the eyeliner we did, like I mentioned, even close to the red, so we can blend it easily right now. So now moving on to the red, we're using this red shadow right here again, and we're just going to go ahead by patting in the color, and we're going to start by packing it on close to the lash line, and then whatever we have left over on the brush, work our way up so we don't have so much product once we go near the crease, so it doesn't get all over the place. So in going in with the red, you don't want to go too far in because we're going in with white later on to create that gradient effect. Now moving on again with the black, we're going to go ahead and blend in the black and the red together. And the way we're doing this, that we are just patting and smoothing, not so much doing circular blending motions or dragging motions. We're just smoothing. I apologize if you guys hear screaming in the background. That's my daughter and my sister. So now going back in with the red, we're going to do the same thing, pat and blend, or as I should say, pat and smooth. Now moving in with the white and a shadow brush that I previously used on the other eye, we're just going to go ahead and pat this color in, and then we're going to pat off the excess because I just wanted the color to pack it on first, and then we're going to go ahead and smooth it out. And we're going to continue doing this and build it up as we go to the intensity that we want. And to my personal liking, I just wanted to create like a little bit of a pinky tone right there. So that's what we're going for. So once I have that, we're just going to go ahead and move on. Now going back in with the red, we're going to go ahead and make sure it's even to our liking as the other side. And then we're going to go ahead with a defined brush. We're going to apply black in our lower lash line, and we're just going to pack that on, and then we're going to go ahead and smoke it out. So we're going to smoke that out with the red we used on our lid, and we're going to go ahead and do that with the small pencil blending brush, and we're just going to go ahead and smoke that out. Now using glitter glue and a silver fine glitter, this one's from Beauty Creations, we're going to go ahead and get started. And I am using a clean eyeliner brush, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to roll the eyeliner brush into the glitter glue just so it can be very all full of product. And also there, I think you guys can see right there what would happen to me is that the brush would kind of open, so you want to make sure that's closed. And then you're going to go ahead and start your fine eyeliner, and we're going to start by packing that color. And the way you want to do it is you don't want to dip your brush all the way in the glitter, just the little tip, so that way you don't get product all over. You're going to see that I do get some fallout, but it's not really bad. So we're just going to go ahead and do that and work in little sections. So after that, we're going to go ahead and apply mascara. I am using my Lancome Monsieur Big, and I'm just going to put my eyelashes for falsies, and I'm going to go ahead and clean any fallout I may have on my cheeks. So now going in with pencil eyeliner, and I'm taking this 24/7 from the Urban Decay brand, and I'm just going to go ahead and apply it in my waterline on both eyes so we can have the blackest under eye. So now moving into highlight, we are using the James Charles palette again, and we're taking the second shade from right here. From the beginning, it has shimmer, so we're going to go ahead and pat that excess just so we can have an illuminated inner corner highlight. For face, we are using two primers. We're starting off with the Ole Henriksen Banana Bright Primer, and we're just going to start by applying that on our face for a smoother canvas to start off with. Now for our foundation to last a little longer, we are using the Huda Beauty Body Highlight in the shade Luna, and we're just going to go ahead and smooth that out with the brush it came with. For foundation, we are using the Born This Way foundation in the shade Nude, and we're just going to go ahead and apply that with a kabuki brush. So I'm going to try to limit myself to just showing one side of my face when I do it, because somehow the exposure gets really bad when I do the other side. So for highlight, I am using my Huda Beauty Overachiever concealer in the shade Coconut Flakes, and I'm just going to go ahead and apply that to the highlights of my face wherever I want to highlight. And then we're going to go ahead and go in with the kabuki brush, a smaller kabuki brush, to buff that out. And we're going to go ahead by patting it in the product and smoothing it out as we go. So for translucent powder, we're using the Laura Mercier brand, and we're going to go ahead and pack that on with the under eye brush, and we're going to do that to both eyes. Now using a bigger face brush, we're going to go ahead and do the same, but just all over our face. Now moving on to bronzer, we're going to use my Hoola bronzer, and we're going to go ahead and just bronze the contours of our cheeks, the tip of our nose, our forehead, and our jawline. And if you guys can see, the exposure really goes really off when I do the other side of my face. So for blush, we're using the Mellow White again, and we're just going to go ahead and pack that on our cheeks. We're not blending because we don't want it to be too intense. For highlights, we're using Sol Mate from Joseph Colors, and we're just going to go ahead and apply that in the highlights of our face, like our cupid's bow, the tip of our nose, the highlights of our cheeks, a little bit on our chin, and a little bit on our forehead. So now that we have all the powders on our face, we're going to go ahead and apply our bottom lash mascara, and I'm going again with the same mascara from Lancome, the Monsieur Big, and we're just going to go ahead and put that on both eyes. So for lip liner, we're using the LA Girl lip liner in the shade Neutral, and I'm just going to remove a little bit of my lip balm, and we're going to go ahead and outline that. And again, the bottom lip, I never overdraw. My top lip, I just overdraw one side, which is my uneven side. So for liquid lipstick, we are using the Kat Von D Bow and Arrow, and we're just going to go ahead and apply that over our lip liner. Now, we're going to wait for this to dry a little bit, and then we're going to go ahead and go in with the Milani Matte Innocence, and we're just going to go ahead and pack that in the center of our lips just so we can have a little ombre effect going on for this look. So if you guys have reached the end, I want to give you guys a thank you, and please make sure you guys subscribe to my channel and give this video a big thumbs up if you guys liked it. And yeah, stay tuned for I think one more look, and then I think I'm gonna show you guys a DIY. Or let me know if you guys are even interested in a DIY. I haven't done those in like a very long time, and I think you guys will like it.